all grouped up towards A ramp, and they are not wasting any time on this play.
Closing in on a big press off the side, but Frozen starts as he means to continue. 2 headshots from him, no answer just yet for Sword, trying to focus on a bomb plant, maybe as the usual utility is up on Vertigo, cutting the site in half, giving access for a bomb plant. 3 versus 4 as Dex has been dispatched of, bomb planted. Everybody's here for the retake, no smokes, but there is a kit in the hands of Exertion. Roman's in a dicey situation. Flashbang is out, and so is Roman and Ujak, leaving Story to fall off the side of the building. Off he goes.
Frozen committed with the M4. This could get scary here, but he wins the first fight. And another one. I thought the trade was coming, but Saul can't get him out of the sandbags.
Confident plays we're seeing from Frozen in these first 2 rounds, and that's what you want to see. Of course, that bomb needs to be rescued as well. Very annoying situation for them, and Dexter creeps forward once again. twistzz here to run distraction. Dexter from the front. The scout Story's really trying to do what he can here. How has he got 3 kills from this? Those 2 guys start to put a worm, or no, a maggot rather, on the hook. So I used to be caught. Didn't come up with anything. And Saw won't really come up with anything either in this round after the...
See ramp now being tested for. Frozen's got another smoke for the same position, but he's got an angle through the sandbags.
Still looking for the entry frag, Saw. 40 seconds on the clock. Don't have the personnel to really offer a fake here, but Story will offer them a chance. Matiris will be dropped by twistzz AWP. I think makes things even more difficult. Story spotted crossing to the site. Roman drops in the meantime. And again, it's that usual, like, Dexter starts to rotate as well. They realize it's so quiet towards the other bomb site. There we go. That's the bomb spotted and swatted immediately. Story is down. Now it's time to buy time. Allow that rotation to come through. Bomb drops again. JDC with 2.
Just be the peak. Somehow they've got away with it. twistzz only landing a tag. Incendiary will allow him to fall back, but he's actually fallen to the nade. And here come the Tech 9s. So much action so quickly. And that is honestly a sucker punch to MOUZ. I don't think...
An unlikely round for Saw. And if anything, you know, this may be a problem to their loss bonus. You can see JDC trying to do what he can, but he's got a... Is he going to send it?
Playing forward. Damn. I don't think they have the util to back him up, but maybe he's just stopping this play. Jump onto his head. They thought he was the sandbags. He's disguised himself.
That'll slow things down. But there's an entry on both sites now. What do you do if you're Mousesports? This is falling to pieces for them. Frozen's lost as well. From 3v5 to 3v2. 30 seconds on the board. I'm not sure if the bomb's been seen just yet. It's on the rotation, it looks like. Heading towards Just.
Oh, and that molly will be nice. Oh, Exertion beats it. The molly actually bounced back. 15 seconds, that bomb's still not arriving, so Dexter can also come and rotate in. He may allow the bomb to be planted, but that means they can isolate the fight. Exertion jumping around the side. It's up to Dexter. He's got 1. He needs this follow-up Story. Toying with him, but Dexter solid on the spray. The in-game leader comes through in the clutch.
Which is great. But the individual performance from Dexter. Great reads to make this play in the first place. Sends Matiris into the MOUZ space program. Then really fighting for these final frag.
Again, twistzz on this angle. Difficult to just wasn't ready there. Started to get ahead of himself. Looked for the jump up. And Exertion doing a good job at catching his opponent off guard. MOUZ have done that a couple of times now, catching Saw players unexpectedly with some good timing windows. Still got into this beat side. Exertion playing nicely, and JVC still back on this separate angle, but he loses the fight. Oh, that nade is well timed though. nutares can't even get onto the bomb site. That always gives you a chance to get off to that good start in a round. Now they have to be ready for Frozen. He's played this position so many times, but they're not going to clear it. They have no idea here, and Frozen is so calm. He'll take 1, he'll take 2, and he might just take Saul's round away from them. izak looking to get back into it. It's a good kill. He's down to 4 health in the process, so just may have to step up, but he's lost his fight. izak can't do anything. twistzz holding down the line, finally getting a chance to get involved with that all.
Randomness of these rounds can sometimes be something. See that Mac-10 trying to send it now, but JDC pops back up, ready for izak, or maybe he isn't. Headshot coming through, but xantares is here to trade, gets to 180 as well. But the numbers are still low. Gets his rifle back out in time. Now Roman and Story are in the clutch. There's a big grenade, and as I try to finish my sentence, all the players will be lost.
Offsets the crosshair placement of mousesports. Can't hit the headshot onto twistzz, but just wins the fight on B. They've been getting that pick onto B a couple of rounds in a row now. twistzz trying to see if he can delay. Smoke will arrive, but you can see the rotate also here. Still, Story able to get that pick with the AWP, and another one. That's more like it.
Got a lurker in mid, which could be a problem for froZen. Indeed, it will be. Roman doubling his kill tally, leaving exertion in the clutch. Still 6 rounds possible on his T side. I don't know where exertion is. HE going to the back left pillar, the steel girder. Did he see the shadow? Indeed. Not the shadow, the arm of izak. That's the bag. Kind of revealed his position there. 1v1 now. Can he finish off the clutch? Not quite. It's unfortunate. Again, the bag's not part of the hitbox, just like a hat on some.
Really impressive work with the micro there at the end from izak to win the clutch. Now it's froZen whose rifle needs to come into play here, but he's out in no man's land. mousesports wins the first fight. That was the premium rifle in play on this A site. Dexter! You cannot do this! Oh, he's going for more. He's going for more, baby. The flash is perfect. Dexter could be on for the ace. Just the last man in his crosshair. He tucks back to safety, but he gets it! Dexter, what are you made of?
There was no good option in that situation with the rifler going down. He's like, do I deagle, do I nade? Do I deagle, do I nade? Bounces the nade off the back, but just delivers headshots for the most part. Nastiness. 2 aces in 1 half from Dexter.
He's just doing it with the dig. That's pure filth from Dexter. And when your in-game leader's doing that, I feel like you feel as though you can do anything. Flash assist there from Dexter. Oh, mousesports has got the AK. Oh man, he's just feeling it. He's just feeling it right now.
Just, it's his turn. It's his time. He's got 2 more to go. I don't know how close he is to a rifle. Oh, the grenades are coming through as well. Needs to deliver the next headshot. He knows where froZen is, but is he being baited? That support flashbang should tell the story for him. Forced away by the incendiary now. Trying to take the dirtiest angle he can. But off the side of the building he goes. 11 rounds then for Mousesports as they look to find a 12.
It's B aggression. I mean, Justice here to try and beat them.
Did he?
He heard this player drop, surely. God, okay, there's the one. He's looking for the man below, but exertion able to bring it straight back.
Just couldn't find him. izak is going to be forced forward by the molly. They're lining up for Dexter, but he can't quite land the second frag on Matiris. He has info for his team, though, and froZen is silently trying to move around that smoke in mid at present. Elevates his position to make it harder to pre-fire him, and twistzz here with the angles as well. That's the bomb spotted. Great quick scope on the last one as well, and it's 12 rounds for Mousesports at half-time. An explosive first half, and hopefully the second delivers in the same way.
Crouch behind those sandbags. You won't be spotted for a while. Oh, this is going to be a crazy crossfire with the dualies. Oh, and Roman doing the most heavy lifting on mid, finally showing up to the server. twistzz able to go over the top for another. And MOUZ still very much in this round. They should have that B site under wrap right now. Story still wants to move in, though. He's looking for the fight while the bomb is being planted, but they don't give it to him. He's on 6 health. He's screwed. froZen lands the body shot, and...
So I guess he got into incendiary from a teammate then, which is delayed, but what if he had another one? Well, maybe the M4 will be enough. 1 for 1. izak's trying to trade as well, but the trades will continue in favor of MOUZ. 3 on 3. Story makes his way towards short. Maybe looking for a flank, but where is the bomb?
That's what they're asking. She's coming back to B while froZen's still lurking on A. Oh, just keeping this player locked in place. Finally, the rotate will begin, but monesy falls forward, and exertion's ready. 6 seconds, plenty of time to get that bomb down. Another clutch attempt for Story. Exertion's playing close in the smoke. Oh, how does he turn it around? He gets dinked, but the AK's headshot. It's just this MP9 on the B site right now. Just will try to put a smoke down to slow this aggression. Exertion is a man who has no fear right now, leading the pack towards this B site. I've got onto the site itself, but that pick will certainly help. A bomb on the back of twistzz has actually been dropped here. They've taken a little too long, but the trades come back around. Exertion closes it 16-3. No question here for MOUZ on this first map. Top mid smoke also coming through. froZen's even found the first pick. Now monesy decides to tuck back, but froZen's popping off right now. He's got a 3K on the round, wreaking havoc on mid and allowing this entry towards A.
Not sure what Jerks can hope to do here. froZen finds the 4th one. Won't ace though. The Julies are here, but so is the flank. Flank is on the way. One's coming from the back. Dexter facing from the front. There's the 180 from Just, still alive, still here. 35 HP, needs to find 2. Knows where they both are, but can't quite find that final connection on Dexter.
Maybe a fur signature? Couldn't quite read it.
I was muted on stream for the last minute, so sorry about that. Didn't miss much though, apart from asthma and short of breath stuff.
Here we go, monesy. Really able to hold. Dexter has just got a double. Oh, they're not finding anything here. Completely shut down on the source side.
The nickname Just feels like it's missing another word. It's almost almost like a Japanese organization with an English name.
Yeah.
You know, like there's an esports
well, I mean,
team.
a lot of the...
There's an esports team called Fascination Colors Destroy, you know? And it reminds me of stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just what? Just.
Yep.
Story could have a very expensive round if he presses forward with this AWP. Seeing not much of anything. I was going to say still 4 players up for Saw, but have a look at that position from Dexter. Hold on a second. This is turned around in a matter of seconds. izak with 2. Finally dropped, but his teammates are here. No smokes will soon be gone.
Oh, nice time to arrive for Story on the back of that smoke, but twistzz is out of there. There's also a smoke available, and that incendiary, did they hear the tick? I don't know. I think they're still looking around the bomb site. Starting to tap that bomb. twistzz coming around the side. monesy holding for it. Oh, missed shot twistzz. They're still on the bomb. He has to swing, and he's not going to. Saw able to steal away their first round.
10-second defuse as well.
Good to see him starting to show up, but this A site is being run over right now. Jump across almost worked there, but JDC traded by the rifler. Story now missing a couple of shots, and he's been caught in the back. Actually able to put that molly down, but izak is just so sharp right now. Another unexpected kill from a tough position. Standing in the flames as he wins the fight with a FAMAS.
And if they're broken, this is going to be a bad half for Saw. They'll keep these 3 riflers up from that donut position. And surely he hears that bomb running. You won't know it's the bomb, but you'll hear a player running towards long. Remon's got a very strong angle if he can deliver the kill. JDC says otherwise. That bomb's been seen though, 20 seconds on the clock. Now xantares is stuck in that donut position because he's got that slow rotation through mid coming in from MOUZ, and now he's going to go faster. As soon as he turns away, he will be dropped by Xertion from mid. That timing was spectacular for MOUZ, but bomb is planted and Story gets dropped immediately.
And won a couple of further fights that were impressive. The cherry on top. The Pistols here have not found anything. They are getting brutalized right now. Oh, twistzz looks for info. If I were him, I wouldn't fight with the AWP. But he's better than me, so it's up to him. Oh, okay. Lovely little CZ kill. I'm still convinced Hunter has single-handedly brought back the CZ. I'm seeing more people switch to it now. Hunter's a beast with that weapon. But it's not going to net a kill outright. Exertion gets away with his life. Now Story has to be a little careful of two separate angles, but he's isolated that first fight and given his team the man advantage for a potential retake.
This is a very nervous situation, but in some ways Sora in good shape, in other ways they're pretty far away. They're at the arse end of these choke points. And it's proving somewhat difficult. Just has the flashbang, but he doesn't have an angle to throw one right now. Even if he did it, it's an M4 and an AWP to push. The trades will continue. Exertion trying to buy time. That is such a big headshot from the lad. So fast. Oh, the grenade lands at the feet of Story and almost cuts his Story short. 7 HP having to fall away.
MOUZ here saw coming through with some kills, and they want to push and get those guns.
Oh, the Exertion just standing there with the bomb. He can't take another duel. Okay, it's frozen. Everybody calm down. That would have been so outrageous with low health, 15 HP. And the bomb just chilling. Got to believe in yourself to make plays like that. Maybe you would expect MOUZ to head towards A after showing the bomb on B, but they're still standing here. And Story is still here also. So these peaks could be quite expensive for MOUZ as that clock continues to tick. JDC creeping in the side as the rest of MOUZ are posturing to head up towards the ramp. Now, how does he clear these angles? Not the most ideal situation for him. Pulling just away now with the AWP. There it goes, and that is the threat neutralized.
Should be chilling at this point. Ooh, Roman's actually behind. How have they overlooked this? Oh man, Exertion was low on health. Oh, and here comes some aggression from Saw. Starting to take a few more liberties, but they could be about to run into this setup. JDC was the man with the bomb there. So they've spotted the bomb carrier. I don't know if that's going to really slow MOUZ down here, though. They look pretty set on this B-bomb site right now. Oh, so close. That damage onto Dexter could have been the transfer. Ujak's really showing that he is a player with potential. Unfortunately, not meant to be. And Dexter even turns around with the AWP now that he's low on health. What can Roman do? Good timing on the first fight. Smoke arrives, but JDC peeks before it. And now this clutch is doable. Dexter looking for the reposition. That was so close. Dexter's in a pretty strong spot now. Roman's wise to the possibility of some sort of flank. He knows Dexter could have repositioned, and Dexter swings into him. Roman with some big...
That was such a nervous one. I love that he waited for the smoke as well. Makes things very nervous for Dexter. Has to kind of push forward eventually.
Just feels like you're the ones having to react, having to respond. Just hit to pieces here. Story cut off on the rotate. Exertion wants more. He will finally be dealt with. 25 seconds, but it looks like that bomb's going to go back to A.
3 on 3. 17 seconds. A mere 17 seconds remaining. Roman doesn't have an angle to stop the bomb plant, but mutyrus certainly does. You can see JDC trying to body block. Xantares not committing to it. They're going to have to do it post-plant, and they've all got those diffuse kits. They just need to get the frags. The trades are here, down to the 1v1 then. Ujerks and twistzz. twistzz posting up, trying to make the angle as tight as possible, but we know Ujerks is pretty good for a frag. I think he may have just seen him there as twistzz repositions, and he's compromised his own angle. Didn't know where Ujerks was coming from, but if he can stay alive, then that might be enough. Forcing Ujerks to go deep for it, only to flick once he's in the donut, thread the needle and all that. With that, he falls away, but there are still 5 plays up for Source, so there's no crazy rotations happening. Ooh. Smoke's coming in on his B-bomb site, however, 17 seconds. They've got to find the kills. Exertion gets dropped. 2 players on the ramp, and there are so many CTs here. Surely this is round number 5 for Sora. Indeed, it will be. Simply not enough time for twistzz. Well then, a better situation for Sora half-time than what we saw previously.
Before MOUZ can respond here, it's not going to be easy to spam that smoke and deny the plant with these pistols.
We've got gaps for JDC, but they'll hear him shooting. So, well, actually, it results in nothing. But there's a lot of CTs around this A bomb site. Frozen with the first one. Frozen in a pistol round again, showing his presence. Seems to be a dab hand. Look at these CTs closing in. Roman really trying to be a problem, but they are simply delaying what might be the inevitable as all these...
It's easier to spam the smoke this time. Yeah, you've got the rifles. You can deny that bomb plant if you've got the lineup. And that buys a lot of extra time here. Those smokes should be fading shortly. mousesports trying to fight on the front foot, but that's the bomb dropped on the site. So well worked here by MOUZ. As soon as they denied that bomb plant, you felt like they were in for a good time.
With this Desert Eagle, only the one on the 4 remaining players. But Mousesports are not going to wait around. They've got some ideas of their own. The exertion with some big spray down to the Julies as well to deliver. Spots the bomb carrier. That's a lot of information for them. They'll know from the kill feed that izak is the man who remains. Doesn't remain anymore. At least he got the reload in.
izak is trying to make a play back for his team. Does he decide to go through this smoke, or is it just going to fade shortly? There's 2 players here now waiting for that scenario. Frozen. Oh, he takes that fight so well. Waits for the smoke to fade before peeking, and he even gets away from the nade. So slippery. They finally caught him.
That's the opening frag for Sword. This is still a very dangerous round. They could turn things around in their way quickly, but if Dexter starts to come to life with the Deagle again, that could change everything. It's just the Pistoleros remaining now. How many angles are there to hold in the meantime? Bomb being planted and things will start to change for the angles! Oh boy, the timing there.
Has been slowly spinning faster and faster. The RPM increasing. They're looking to cut through MOUZ right now. Oh, twistzz wins that first fight over towards B, though. It's a big commitment into the B bomb site. Smokes look good. He's still fighting. Dexter tried to arrive on the back of the smoke. He was unsuccessful, but twistzz still going around this smoke. Oh, and it's brutal. Saw have no way in. They never got that bomb down. MOUZ just somehow finding ways to fight through and around the smokes. Just has tried to make the play, but Frozen turns back. It's 15 for MOUZ, and it's series point. Bit of early nade damage from MOUZ, mainly done towards mousesports at mid. Full blind. That molly into flash combo is so nice. He got trapped in front of the flames. Completely annihilated, but Dexter lines 2 up in reply. As soon as Saw get the advantage, it gets snatched back away from them. And now they've got to go back to the grindstone. Got to go back to working, back into this round.
Frozen playing off of his teammate there. And he will get that last kill as well. Mousesports with a strong 2-0 over Saw, taking their pick and then finishing off the job on Ancient. Pretty good performance from them.
Yeah, pretty good showing all in all. Can't complain. I think that's what they would have expected in this series. But you can't let those expectations get ahead of you. You've got to deliver. Clearly, they took this matchup seriously. They came into this